What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land, and welcome to part 2 of my Starlight Drive-In Settlement Tour. If you have not watched part 1, I suggest you do so before watching this part. There will be a link in the description below. Alright, carrying on from where we last left off at the rec room, we have our settlement workshop. We have our Brahmin pen over here, and we got another mortar position for this corner, and then we got our crops growing over here, and we got a back door to our power armor storage shed, and then right here we got a set of stocks in case we catch any raiders or gunners or people get in trouble. They can be properly punished. And then right here, I got a random steamer trunk. This is where I put all this junk and the chems that I want to keep on me. So this way I can keep them separate from what I'm using to decorate the rest of the settlement with. All right, jumping across over here to the infirmary. We got some more Minuteman posters up on the wall. Stepping just inside the door, if dog meat will get out of my way. Excuse me. This particular surgery center comes from Shadow Fights Decor Pack, and it's an already decorated counter, and it works just like your normal clinic counter where you can earn caps and everything from it. And then I got another smaller clinic counter over here. Now, the uniforms that my settlers are wearing come from the Standalone Mercenaries Outfit Pack. And it is the Merc Surgeon uniform. And then their hats are from the Militarized Minutemen mod. And this one right here, you can see on her hat that she's an officer, a lieutenant. And then this guy over here, he'd be like a sergeant or some sort of NCO. Turning around, we got a waiting bench and a sink for washing their hands. And then in here is the operating room. I got our face surgeon wearing a Voltec lab coat. Now, I did have everything over here set up nice and neat on the cart and the shelf that I'm using as a bed, but apparently a settler came over here and messed everything up. And then over here I got some surgery storage, got some bone cutters, bone saws, and surgical scalpels in it, along with some bandages, antiseptic, and duct tape, because you got to have the duct tape to hold the bandages on. And then coming out here, we have a coffee pot, and then 2 generic storage cabinets where I keep all the stuff that I've collected to be used in other builds for decorating and stuff like that. And we just got some antiseptic, some bandages, and some duct tape being shown. And then over here we have a chems cabinet, and apparently some of these surgical trays and stuff have glitched through the shelf and the floor, which pisses me off. But we got some microscopes and some biometric scanners over here, a couple filing cabinets, the doctor's desk with some more chems and other stuff in it. And then right here, we got a uniform locker with the rest of the Merc surgeon outfits. And then coming down here, we have enough beds in here to house everybody that I have as a settler right now. And I do believe that is up to 15 at last count. Now, some of these did have stuff in the drawers, but for the most part, it's just a few little things scattered throughout on top of them. Coming down here to the end, we have a lab area. And coming in here, looking to our right, we have a sink for washing their hands. We got another uniform locker with a lab coat in it, and some more storage cabinets with some meds or some chems and biometric scanners and whatnot. And these shelves right here came from the Shadow Fights decor pack. And then over here, this surgical tray with the magazine and these chems right here also came out of that decor pack. I was the one who put all these individual medical liquid nitrogen dispensers on this shelf. And then up here we got some chemistry utensils, which came out of the Shadow Fights decor pack, and some more chems. And then right here we got cold storage for purified water, blood packs, and vodka for when we need to sterilize stuff. And we got a chem station and some more shelves. All right, coming out of here, we're going to go ahead and go to the right and go to the communications center first. And as you can see, we got some of the satellite dishes from the signal interceptor on the roof hooked up to my settler beacon, which isn't on right now. And this is the main reason why I haven't been to the Institute yet, is because I want to be able to build these at every single one of my settlements. But once you go to the Institute for the first time, you lose the ability to build these, which I think is stupid. So I'm making sure that I build them at my settlements before I even go. And same thing with the communications terminals that hook up to them. Coming inside, we got some more Minuteman posters, another coffee pot, a trash can, a couple of coffee mugs, the Officer of the Watch desk, another map of the Commonwealth, and just some random containers. There's nothing in any of them. They're just there for looks, and a couple more trash cans. All right, coming out of here and going to our liquors bar. Coming off to this area right here, it's just a little dining area. And we got some coffee pots over there, and we got some bar stools with ashtrays around the counter. Unfortunately, I have a clipping issue with these leaves because they clipped through the carpet on the ground and then clipped through the damn table. I do have scrap that settlement in my mods list, but it is not in my load order. And the reason for that is because I'm not quite sure exactly where I need to put it in my load order because of how my load order is set up. Anybody who wants to give me some advice and some suggestions as to where it should go, please check out my load order video. Link to it will be in the description below, and leave me a comment there. All right. Thankfully, I was able to put this counter here without having to use Place Anywhere. So this is something that you should be able to do here without using mods. All right, coming around to the entrance, we got some more ashtrays and bar stools. We got an ice machine right here, and we got a cigarette machine. Coming inside to the right, we got some cold storage for beer and meat and other types of alcohol and stuff. You'll notice some dry goods in here, but that's just because this is where I was storing it while I was building. And then over here, I did have a shelf set up here where I had placed everything on it, but they either kept on glitching through the shelf or getting knocked off of it. So I replaced it with two of the pre-decorated shelves from Shadow Fights decor pack. And then we got a little heating counter over here just to keep food warm. Cooking station. Now I did use the Place Anywhere mod to put this, so this way the pipes and everything were in the wall. Now there is one pipe that is visible on this side, but it's not really that noticeable, so I'm not worried about it. Coming back in here, I placed those 2 melons there, and everything on this counter right here is stuff that I had placed there, and as you can see, it looks like crap because it all got knocked over. But these 2 shelves right here, they came from Shadow Fight's decor pack. I got some clean drinking glasses, some bubble gum and gumdrops, and then I was the one who put the beer on the shelves underneath the actual counter itself. Turning around and going up the stairs, there's nothing actually up here other than another access to the mortar over there. Because I couldn't scrap anything up here, and I really don't know what to do with this space, I kind of left it alone. All right, coming back down here and going out this door, take a good look at the, oh, you can't even see them because it's dark, but there's a Minuteman flag and a Fallout 4 American flag and Minuteman morale flag that says the general fighting for a better future up there on the side. And as you can see, we got another doghouse down there. And dropping down to finish out the tour at our power armor storage shed. Now, the reason why none of these power armor frames have any armor on them is because I got sick and tired of every time my settlement got attacked, the settlers running in here, grabbing every single fusion core out of this crate, and then hauling ass with a set of power armor. Now, I did try to give one of my guards a set of power armor, but unfortunately I wasn't able to assign it to them, and I wasn't able to put it in their inventory except for the actual armor pieces themselves. So that's why this workbench is empty. But the toolboxes, as the game glitches on me, all have tools in them and everything you need to work on a set of power armor. And then over here in this actual locker with a sledgehammer leaned up against it is the actual armor pieces themselves. Even got some X01 armor in here. And I need to modify these pieces of power armor so they're no longer Brotherhood of Steel armor. But I got some more random tools and parts over here on this shelf. As you've seen, the fusion core crate up here, and some more armor pieces on these shelves over here. And that is pretty much it for my Starlight drive-in. The only thing left is the backside of my general store counter. And as you can see, I got some cigar boxes and some cigarette cartons down there on those shelves, and some more packs of cigarettes down here on this shelf. And then I got some stairway access right here to go up to be able to repair the turrets up here. And dropping down into this crowd of people, that will end out my tour of my Starlight drive-in settlement. And you can actually see the neon right now. I'll run back over here real quick to show you the rec room, and then go ahead and end the video. And there's the neon over here on the rec room. All right, and that will be it. So if you have stayed with me until the end and you like what you have seen, please hit that thumbs up button. If you would like to see more of these videos, let me know in the comments section below. Then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon, so this way you'll be notified for when future videos are released. Thank you for watching. I am Bones, you are whoever you are, and I am out of here.